wrestling fans, Charlie Babb for another edition of American Pro Wrestling. And joining me for this edition of American Pro Wrestling, on my right, my colleague, Dr. Dan Parrish. Dan, what an exciting show we have here tonight.
We're going to take a look at Stone Mountain in action. Eddie Golden and Stan Lee from the Tennessee area will be here, and much, much more, Charlie.
Well, you know, I got my first look last week at this Stan Lee and Eddie Golden. They don't always follow the rules, but they're really an impressive tag team. Wahoo, they use a lot of ring strategy in there and psychology of wrestling back from the old days when you was in there mixing up with guys like Johnny Valentine and all of the top guys of NWA wrestling.
Well, you know, wrestling has changed a lot, but still you got to go back to the basics. You have to go, you have to plan, you have to be with your partner, has to know what you're doing, you have to know what he's doing. You both have to be able to wrestle, you both have to know all the holds, and then you got a chance of winning.
That's exactly right, and Wahoo, we'd like to welcome you not only as one of the living legends of professional wrestling, but Wahoo McDaniel is now the interim commissioner of American Pro Wrestling. Wahoo, between the two of us, maybe we can get some of this skullduggery and these guys that break all of the rules and do everything if they possibly can to get a win. Maybe we can get these guys straightened out in the weeks to come.
Well, you know, I've just been sitting home playing golf, and believe me, I'm glad they asked me, because I think I can straighten it out the way things are going. We'll get it straightened out one way or the other.
All right, thank you very much, Chief Wahoo McDaniel, one of the true legends of professional wrestling. Dr. Dan Parrish, we're going to the ring, and what an exciting card we have tonight.
Every week, American Pro Wrestling brings in the best. The elite is arriving in APW, and Wahoo, I'm sure, will lay down the law, and you and him can get things straightened out here, Charlie.
Thank you very much, and what an exciting card. Stan Lee and Eddie Golden we're going to see in the first match, and they're going to be taking on Eazy Money and none other than Scotty Wrenn, and we're going to the ring, wrestling fans.
Tennessee, weighing in at 260 pounds, there's Pretty Boy Stan Lee. Representing Extreme Championship Wrestling, this is Eazy Money. Football, Kevin Taylor.
Some real pros inside that ring. They go back to the old school of wrestling. They use a lot of ring psychology, and they show you what wrestling was 20 years ago, Wahoo McDaniel.
Well, you know, lately, a lot of the wrestling's lost a lot of the wrestling part to it, but these guys here have a pretty good wrestling background, and if they use it, it might be hard to beat.
Well, this is the first time that we've had a chance to take a look at this Eazy Money, but I understand that he comes by way of ECW Extreme Wrestling.
Extreme Championship Wrestling.
Right.
And by the way, we want to throw in one thing about Eddie Golden. Is the nephew of Jimmy Golden, who is related to the Fuller family, and Wahoo in the past, you certainly had some run-ins with that family.
Yes, I have.
The Goldens, the Welches, and all of these guys, the Fullers, all related in the wrestling business, known all of them for many years. Notice this, a big leg sweep there, and both men back to their feet very quickly, showing a lot of agility, Dan Parrish. A lot of agility.
That wrestling action speaks for itself. It's moving so fast and rapid that we can't even verbally keep up with it.
Well, they're doing a lot of good stuff out there, so.
Golden shoots Money for the ride. Money with a boot. Suplex.
For a standing suplex, look here, this big Money, and drops him right on the back of his neck. The count of one, the count of two, and his opponent, let's see, this is Eddie Golden that just kicked out. Gives a tag now to Stan Lee. Stan Lee's doing a neck breaker delivered there by Eazy Money. And this Eazy Money, I'm telling you, is a one-man wrecking crew. And look at this, a big hip toss, a double hip toss on Stan Lee. How about that, Dan?
Double elbow smash. And by the way, we want to say that Eazy Money, who is on the apron, this is not the same Eazy Money from the juvenile delinquents who is currently on the injured list, and we want to wish him well on his recuperation.
Yeah, our good friend, Eazy Money, better known as Jeremy, has been into a real serious automobile accident, and we'd like to wish him a speedy recovery and hope that he gets back here real soon. Look at this, another quick tag there, Wahoo. You've been in many tag team warfares, and in the past, you know, that's the meaning of a successful tag team, or should I say a making of a successful tag team. Tag in and out of that ring as often as you can. Keep a fresh man in there on your opponent.
Okay, you're right. The same way in football. You want to keep your fresh man in there, keep a fresh guy in there. He doesn't make mistakes when he's not tired.
Also, one of the oldest strategies in the book is to cut your opponent off away from his partner, injure him to the point that he cannot continue, and then you put him away.
Keep him on your side of the ring.
That's right, and look at this now. This Golden has a reverse chin lock, and Big Scotty Wrenn delivers a big elbow smash to the midsection and catches Scotty Wrenn with a big forearm coming off of those ropes, makes the tag to Stan Lee. Lee's in. They're going to double team here, Wahoo. Catches him with a big boot to the midsection, a double suplex. And I just don't know how much of this the big man can take. And Scotty Wrenn kicks out at the count of two.
Scotty Wrenn really needs a tag to Eazy Money.
Those laces, Wahoo, I know you felt those many a time right down across those eyes. And that is just almost like a rope burn down across your eyes when a guy uses those shoelaces and drags them across your eyes. Notice now that Big Stan Lee and his partner Jimmy Golden, or should I say Eddie Golden, are tagging in and out quite frequently here as Scotty Wrenn needs to get back over there and make a tag to his partner Eazy Money.
Lariat from Stan Lee.
A big lariat that takes Scotty Wrenn almost out of his boots to count of two, and once again he kicks right out.
Well, he needs to get out and tag his partner some way. He needs to find his way over there and tag him. They got him pretty well wore down.
That's right, Wahoo. They've been beating on him, but he's got as many knots on him as a 20-cent rag doll. Notice now going up to the top here, both men coming down, and Scotty Wrenn brings both feet up. Now make that tag, Scotty Wrenn. He needs to get over there and make that tag to Eazy Money, Dan Parrish. And he's tried, and makes the tag, and here comes Big Money in, delivers a big right hand to both the team of Stan Lee and his tag team partner, Eddie Golden. Shoots big money in, catches him coming off, goes for a body slap.
Easy
look
money.
At this, look at this. A reverse neck breaker, and look at this. I've never seen this, DDT and a reverse neck breaker at the same time, Wahoo McDaniel. That's a new move. I've never seen that before. 1, 2.
Close. A standing moonsault, Charlie. That is very difficult to pull off.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, notice Scotty Wrenn and Stan Lee taking out on the
That's Eddie Golden
floor,
tossed
and
out.
Eddie Golden and Easy Money over here in front of us, right in front of Chief Wahoo McDaniel. And Scotty Wrenn and the referee is counting on all 4 men. And I don't know what happened unless they went out the back way here. But Golden and his opponent, Scotty Wrenn, are fighting here, or should I say Stan Lee and Scotty Wrenn are still slugging away.
Both teams, this Saturday, double count out.